Now in this case, in order for us to apply the image on the right, it is going to be a little bit tricky, but let me show you what I am going to do. Let me open a new tab, and in here I am just going to go to my HTML, then on my right, public HTML, Joomla webinars, and then templates. Well, you know what? We will need to go to main menu, the modules, modules, and the menu in here. Then let's go to the TMPL, and we are going to download the default component and the URL. Right click and download. Let's go and open those files in here. Well, I did a mistake. Let me go back, right click and create directory. The name of the directory will be moth_menu. Let's click OK, and we are going to be moving these files in there. Then go to the moth menu and download the index.html. Now we are going to open those files. Let me just double click, and we are going to open those files, and in here we are going to be doing something similar that we did when I create the HTML training. If you go in here, you are going to be able to see the links that the menu items are going to be creating. So we are going to insert an span element. Let me copy all this information. Control C, Control V in here, and Control V down here. Let's close the span element in there and down here, up here. Notice that the span element will be surrounding this specific PHP code link type. The same in here, and Control S. Then we are going to be doing the same in here. Control V, span, and Control V, the same down here. Let's close the span element and the same down here. Continue, and there you are. We are going to click Control S to save everything. Now we are going to go to the templates, HTML, going back HTML, and upload the new folder. Now with this special modification, let me show you what we are going to have. If we click F12, you are going to be able to only see the li element and then the anchor element. But if we refresh after we finish this modification, you are going to be able to see the span in there. That's what we want to accomplish in here, because we are going to be using this span element to insert the right image that we are going to be using on the menu. So let me show you. We are going to copy all this information, Control C and then Control V. We are going to be adding the span element, which will be a descendant in this case. So we are going to copy, Control C, Control V at the end. Let's click in here, Control V, and Control V, continue, Control V. Down here will be the same process, Control V. Now notice that it will be a space between the anchor and the selectors, okay? Because this will be a descendant in this case. Let's eliminate the color. We are not going to be using that one in this case. And the only thing that we are going to be changing will be this name. Let me change left to the right, and the same process. To the right, let's click Control S and we are going to upload the new CSS. Right click and upload, click OK, and let's click refresh to see what we have. If you notice, that's what we are going to have. Now let me go back, and we are going to add right and then top, and the same down here. Again, we will need to play with all these properties that by now you should have learned when you took the CSS training. Right click and upload, and one more time refresh. There you are. It will look a little bit better, but we will need to accommodate all these images behind.